Hi everyone, Fritz here, and in this video we're going to go over why you don't have more money. Most of the videos that I put out on financial concepts and information on this channel have to deal with how to save and grow your money more efficiently for the future. But this thing that we're going to talk about today, the number one reason why you don't have more money, is 100% free. It's not something that I can sell you. It's not something that you can go out and buy. And the reason why is because money-making habits, money-saving habits, and money-growing habits all have to come from you. You have to want to do these things. You have to want to grow your money, to earn more money, to save more money for yourself. And you have to be disciplined enough to start thinking and applying the methods that will help you have financial independence in the future. The first one is buying. When it's time to make a purchase, whether it's you or you have kids and they ask for something or you want something and it comes up and it's just, no, we don't have enough money. No, we can't get it, it's too expensive. It shuts the door on you, it shuts the door on the other person. That's it, that's the end of the conversation. There's not enough money. But instead of doing that, start asking yourself the question, how can I afford this? How can I buy this? And don't simply say credit cards, or I'll use my credit card now and I'll pay it off later. That's not a solution. How will you make the extra income in order to support this financial decision that you're about to make? And I'm not saying always go out and buy the more expensive thing, or always go out and just buy something because you thought of a solution. Just get in the habit of thinking of solutions rather than saying, no, I can't afford it. Number two is going to be income. And here we see a lot of personal growth. And there's a quote that I would like to reference. It goes like this: the old you cannot make new money. And that makes a lot of sense when you're thinking about it from an employee standpoint. Because when you first come into your job at an entry-level position, on day one, you are ready to learn, but you are not ready to lead a team for them to learn. But spending some time in the company, going through the growing pains, and once you have enough experience, maybe you're ready to take on that lead position and lead others in the direction that you once traveled in. Essentially, from day one, you're not ready. But from the day that you take that managerial position, you are ready. So you changed, you grew, you improved, and your income grew and improved as well. But I want to take it one step further. Let's say if you want to make more money, but there are only 8 hours in a workday. Some of you may have 10 or 12s, but essentially 40 hours in a work week unless you get paid overtime. What if the company doesn't want to pay that overtime? What if you want to make more money than the hours in the day permits? Even worse, what if you're salaried? Then it doesn't matter how many hours you work, because no matter what, you get paid the same. So on a per hour basis, you're making less. So you're no longer being paid on your capabilities, your abilities, or your creativity. You're being paid by the position that you've been given. How can you make more money? Do you go out and get another job? Do you find some contract work? Do you do some freelancing online? Those are just some ideas that can help you get the ball rolling, but if you already have a solid 9 to 5 that ties you down for 40 hours a week, how many hours of your week are you willing to let go more? Is your family going to be okay with that? Are you going to be okay with spending less time with them? Is there another way that you can use time in your favor other than exchanging time for money? The last one, probably the most important and that requires the most discipline, because this is the one that you do when no one's looking. When it comes to buying something, someone's watching you do the transaction. When it comes to your income level, someone is watching you, whether it's a client, a customer, a coworker. But when it comes to personal savings, it's just you. Are you saving and putting enough money away for your future, for a rainy day, for that big expense that you have? Are you putting money away in the order that you should? Meaning that you're handling the big bills like your mortgage, your car payments, your rent, anything like that. Are you handling those expenses first? And then the other necessities like groceries, then putting the rest away? Or are you buying accessories? Are you living paycheck to paycheck when you don't have to? It's become so much of an afterthought when people say, I'm living paycheck to paycheck. But that's not because they make so little, it's because they spend so much. What if you took out all the accessories in your life that you spend money on? What if you took out half of this food that you spend when you go out to eat at restaurants and cooked it at home? What if you didn't go out every weekend at the bar or at the club and spent money there? What if you were a little bit more conservative with the things that you did with your money? Then would you live paycheck to paycheck? Or would you start enjoying your life truly? Some people say rather than saving their money that they want to enjoy the money that they make. They want to enjoy their life now. From my personal experience, I don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. I don't want to live on credit cards. I don't want to live on debt. So yes, you might be able to afford the things now because you have credit card debt, because you live paycheck to paycheck, but that feeling in your stomach, in your heart, when you know you're living paycheck to paycheck, when you know that you don't have an emergency fund, that does not feel good. Not at all. And especially if a family member or another type of emergency comes up and you need the money on hand and you don't have it because you are too busy enjoying your money, this is the one that requires the most work, the most personal development. We are in a society that encourages us to spend rather than save. But I don't want this video to be sad because it's meant to be happy. It's meant to give you hope, to say, hey, financial independence is all up to you. You have the means, you have the ability to think for yourself, to start changing your habits today, to put yourself in a better situation tomorrow. This is not me selling you anything. This is not me telling you how to grow or invest your money. This is me simply telling you you need to make a decision to change how you think when it comes to money so that you're more prepared in the future. And that's 100% free. That's 100% you. You don't have to wait for a next video. You don't have to wait for next week. You can start right now. So again, the number one reason why you don't have more money is because you haven't changed your mind to have more money. You didn't open up the conversation to have more of a savings, to have a higher buying power, to have a higher income. So now start asking the question, how can I afford more things? How can I have a higher income? How can I save more? Don't tell yourself you can't, because I know you can. I hope this video was helpful for you. If it was, leave a like and subscribe down below so you don't miss out on other videos like this, and I'll see you in the next video.